What would happen if you stopped using social media completely? No Instagram, no YouTube, no scrolling, no notifications. Would your life get better or would you feel disconnected, even lost? For millions of people, social media is part of daily life. But what happens when you suddenly stop using it? Inside your brain, your habits and even your emotions starts begin to change. Some changes are surprising, some are uncomfortable, and some might completely transform the way you live. To understand what happens when you quit, we first need to understand why it's so hard to stop. Social media platforms are designed to keep you engaged. Every like, comment, or notification triggers a chemical in your brain called dopamine. Dopamine is linked to pleasure and reward. It's the same system involved in habits and even addiction. The problem, social media gives you quick, unpredictable rewards, and your brain loves that. This creates a loop: scroll, reward, repeat. Over time, this becomes automatic. Now imagine you stop using social media. Day 1, you reach for your phone out of habit, but there is nothing to check. No notifications, no updates. At first, this feels strange, then uncomfortable. You may experience restlessness, boredom, urge to check your phone, even slight anxiety. This is similar to withdrawal. Your brain is expecting dopamine but not getting it, so it keeps pushing you to go back. But if you continue, something interesting happens. After a few days, your brain starts to calm down. The constant stimulation disappears and your mind becomes quieter. You may notice better focus, less distraction, clearer thinking. Tasks that felt boring before now feel easier to complete because your brain is no longer overloaded with constant input. You start regaining control of your attention. Social media doesn't just affect attention, it affects emotions too. When you stop using it, comparisons reduce. You are no longer constantly seeing other people's highlights, perfect lives, achievements. This can reduce anxiety, stress, feelings of inadequacy. But at the same time, you might feel lonely, disconnected. Because social media also acts as a social connection tool. So, emotionally, the experience is mixed at first. One of the biggest changes is time. The average person spends hours daily on social media. When you remove it, you suddenly gain free time, and that time goes somewhere. You might read more, exercise, learn new skills, or simply rest. Productivity often increases, not because you became more disciplined, but because distractions decreased. Over time, your brain begins to adapt without constant dopamine spikes. Your reward system resets. Simple activities starts feeling more satisfying, like talking to someone, going outside, completing a task. Your attention span improves. You become less dependent on instant stimulation. This is your brain returning to a more natural state. After weeks or months without social media, many people report better mental health, improved focus, more meaningful real life interactions. But here is the truth: completely quitting isn't necessary for everyone. For some people, controlled use works better than total removal. The key is awareness. So, what happens if you stop using social media? At first, discomfort, then clarity, then control. Because when you remove constant distraction, you finally hear your own thoughts again.